My date showed up with her best friend. They ordered the most expensive food and drinks. I said I had to use the bathroom. I hope Daddy's credit card works.
People are mad at me for leaving a date who brought her best friend to dinner. Essentially, I had a date plan with one of the girls, and when I arrived, she said her friend was joining us. And when we sat down, they started ordering drinks and appetizers and complimented me the whole time. At this point, I knew this was a scam, and I left. And people are saying that I didn't have a right to leave because those women probably earn triple my wage, and I can't face the embarrassment of not being able to afford cheap drinks. And that poor dudes shouldn't date, just stay at home. I don't know. What do you guys think?
This is disrespect. If it is a planned date in an intimate setting, it should just be the two of you. And for her to invite her friend to sit down with you guys, it's disrespectful of your time.
Welcome to Mindy. Today we're talking about something a lot of women don't want to admit is happening. Men are choosing solitude over dating. And honestly, the stories explain themselves. Modern dating has gotten so chaotic that some men would rather go home alone than deal with bare minimum disrespect. Case in point, this guy went on a date, only for her to show up with her whole entourage. Let's get into it.
It is very hard to communicate facts without your interpretation of them or how people feel. I'm saying men will walk away, and men will walk away for two reasons. Number one reason, the quality of wives is too low. The women are too overweight. Not all. The women are too overweight. The women are too slutty. And the women, there's just not enough quality wives. You know, Aaron Clary broke down the numbers that Michael Knowles, he was kind of disputing them in our debate. But Aaron Clary did a whole video you can look up on his channel. It's from the Book of Numbers, going through how they got the 5% of women are marriageable stat.
All right, so here we go again. Another woman saying men are walking away because the quality of wives is too low. Overweight, too promiscuous, only 5% marriageable, okay. But here's the part everyone keeps skipping. Men aren't just walking away because women changed, they're walking away because the dating experience changed. When men feel disrespected, used, or treated like an option, they'll tap out. Not because they hate women, but because they don't want to fight a losing battle. And notice something. It's always women who aren't dating these men themselves who feel comfortable declaring what the good men think. Meanwhile, the actual men are quietly checking out, not arguing, not debating, just leaving the table. Whether her stats are exaggerated or not, her message fits the same trend. Men don't feel like the risk matches the reward anymore, and 2025 dating is proving that every day.
His wife taps the can with a knife. When the can doesn't open, she takes it out on her husband. But she has way too much pride. And she's actually kind of terrifying.
I choose to be single because I haven't found the right man yet. I choose to be single. I told you I have options.
But they're not real options.
Not to me, at least. They're options. None of your business.
Yeah, but they're not real options.
No, not to me.
Yeah, that's the point.
That's why I'm
That's
single.
what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Like, the guys that you want don't want you.
She's saying, I choose to be single. I have options. Well, they're not real options. Exactly. The men she wants don't want her, and the men who want her aren't good enough. This is the kind of circular logic that's making men tap out and choose peace instead of dating in 2025.
Also, ladies, you have gotten increasingly promiscuous. You've gotten increasingly boss babish, right? You're prioritizing things guys don't care about. You're like, oh, I don't need a man all day long. What do you think guys are going to do eventually when you keep saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I can do it. Okay, honey, do it yourself, and I'll be over here just chilling. You don't need a man? Let's see how you do, right? That's where it's at right now. So when you keep telling guys you're useless, I don't appreciate you, you're not good enough, I don't need a man, eventually they say, you know what, screw you.
She's basically spelling out the part nobody wants to admit. If women keep shouting, I don't need a man, men eventually believe them and leave them alone. And in 2025, men are already doing exactly that, choosing peace, hobbies, work, and solitude over dealing with women who openly say they don't value them. She's not wrong. If you tell someone they're unnecessary long enough, they stop showing up.
I'm tired of girls being like, I'll ruin your life. I want a girl that's nice to me and encourages me to be a better person.
I can do anything that a man can do. I deserve to be treated equal. I am so sick and tired of being treated like one of the guys. What can a girl do to get an ounce of respect from men? Chivalry is dead. Dead.
Why would they want one? What's the number one thing that motivates guys in relationships? We're all thinking the same thing, and they can get that whenever they want with no commitment nowadays. They can meet that need, live on their own, make their own decisions, and do what else they want to do. We've devalued sharing our lives and decisions. We look at it as more of a chore now, and most relationships survive on the feeling of love until that wears out because it's temporary, and then they have to really love someone, and that requires work, effort, and they don't want to do that anymore.
He's saying the quiet part out loud. Men aren't opting out because they hate relationships. They're opting out because everything they traditionally wanted from a relationship is now available without the relationship. No commitment, no expectations, no compromise. Just freedom, autonomy, and the physical side on demand. And he's right. Modern dating treats partnership like a chore instead of a collaboration. Once the honeymoon phase fades, it actually requires effort. And for a lot of people today, effort is a foreign language. So men look at the math and say, why struggle when I can just live peacefully? And honestly, in this dating climate, it's hard to blame them.
If she does some shit, disobeys you, disrespects you, any of that fuck shit, just like John said, here's a fucking warning. Don't do that shit again or I'm out of here. And guess what? If she does that shit, you're out of there. Sometimes women need to feel that pain to realize, oh my God, what the hell is going on? I fucked up. A woman's not going to respect you unless you want to walk away from her because most guys never walk away from her.
Why don't men chase women anymore? Today, a guy gave a clear answer. A guy came today, he's 1.74 meters tall, has a bachelor's degree, earns around $150,000 a year, and has a house and car in Suzhou, although the house has a mortgage. He said, Fan Jie, you're asking me why I don't chase women anymore. How should I do that? Let me tell you about my last 3 girlfriends.
If you're making $50,000 as a man, you should not date. Agree? Disagree? If so, why?
I mean, everyone deserves companionship, but you have to date a girl in your price range.
What do you mean?
You can't expect to talk to a girl that's used to going to 5-star, Michelin star places once a week and go shopping once a week and all you can provide is Chick-fil-A.
What's your expectation?
My personal expectation?
Yeah.
I don't really like to give away my expectation so men don't replicate it, but I'll just say being reasonable, every other week, a dinner date, frequent vacations, princess treatment.
Princess treatment.
Yeah, I'm not too hard to deal with.
You said that you shouldn't date outside of your
price range.
Did you say what that is to you?
The activities that I like to do probably cost anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000 a month for a man to upkeep.
So,
what are you hang gliding off
no,
of tower?
What
are you doing?
that I do as a person. Yeah.
Is he taking you ziplining in Cairo? What's $10,000 a month?
No, I'm just activities that I like to do, and then with my partner. So I'm saying I like to travel a lot.
Oh.
I'd love to go out to eat. Maybe 5 is a bit much. Let's say maybe 3.
Well, hold on. You said 5 to 10.
Yeah.
So 5 was on the low end.
Yeah, because what if we have a birthday or it's
a birthday?
That's why. I mean, that's at least $6,000, right?
And this right here is exactly why so many men are tapping out of dating altogether. She basically says if a man makes $50,000 a year, he shouldn't date unless he can bankroll $5,000 to $10,000 a month just to upkeep her lifestyle. Vacation every other week. Constant dinners. Princess treatment. Meanwhile, she can't even explain what she brings to the table. But she has the audacity to set luxury-level entry requirements. Women like this don't want relationships, they want sponsorships. And men are looking at these expectations like, yeah, I'm good. My peace is cheaper. This is exactly why more men are choosing quiet, solitary lives. Not because they hate women, because they're tired of being treated like ATMs with feet.
All I want to know is where are the blue-collar men when they're not at work? Because they're rarely at the bar, they're not on Hinge. I can't find them anywhere. Sometimes at Buffalo Chip, but That's about it.
They're either on their way to work and they've stopped at a convenience store, or they are just chilling at home, enjoying their peace. Also, maybe resting in bed because his entire body hurts.
The lie that men believe because of Hollywood and because of what we're told by everybody is that women are looking for the man that's going to love them the most, the man who's never going to walk away. So we keep trying to prove this enduring, unstoppable love. The man who loves the most is not the man that women are looking for. The man who has a purpose, a passion, or a plan about his life is the one that's most attractive to a woman.
The first woman is wondering where all the blue-collar men are. And the second woman gives the exact answer. They're not outside because they're tired, they're working, and they're done chasing. These men realized women don't want the guy who loves the hardest, they want the guy with purpose. So instead of running around proving themselves, they're staying home, resting, and protecting their peace. They didn't disappear. They just stopped performing.
Weeks ago, I was texting a woman, and she told me she was living with her parents, which is, there's no shame in that. She said she's unemployed in between things, living with her parents. Same, like 2 sentences. She asked where I lived. I told her I rent a house. Verbatim, she said, "Ooh, men who don't own property are a red flag." Live from her parents' basement, she said this. I'm like, is it, like, don't you have a curfew? Like, what? At least I don't have to worry about waking up my parents if I bring somebody home. Like, what? I'm so sorry. Like, champagne taste on a beer budget, right? Again, no shame, but like...